Once again, it's time to hit the switch for another exciting episode of ECPW Fully Charged. I'm your host, Matt Lynch, and with me tonight is Tristan Law.
Hey Matt, thanks so much for having me here. Tonight I'm going to be not only sitting here doing the commentary with you, I'm also going to be in the ring tonight against Anthony Markos. And Anthony Markos and I, we got a little bit of history, and I can't wait to see what him and I get into tonight.
That's going to be a train wreck, isn't it?
Hey, that's going to be one that you don't want to miss.
Ooh. And then fans, we have a big main event tonight for you. Alex REIMAN and his partner, the newcomer, Playboy Paulie, in tag team action, and they face Mr. Italy Gino Caruso and the hardcore legend Nunzio. What about that?
Man, between Nunzio and Gino Caruso, there's a lot of history and experience in that ring. So that's going to be another match that you don't want to miss.
You don't want to miss that.
After mine's, of course.
And we're fully charged.
I am here with Big Bad Blake. And after only his third match in the Hudson Valley, he won a Battle Royal. What do you have to say about this?
Competition up here is easy. I told you guys I was up here for a fight, and nobody showed me a fight yet. So who's next? I'll take on anyone from Hudson Valley. Hey Andy, give me a call.
You heard it here, folks.
All right, fans, we're back. ECPW Fully Charged. I'm your host, Matt Lynch, and with me tonight, Tristan Law.
Hey, what's up? I'm glad I'm here tonight. I get to watch some wrestling. I mean, I got my own match going on tonight, but it looks like we got EMMETT out here first.
Now, Tristan, tell me what you know about Emmett Payne. He's got a bit of a new attitude lately.
So these things got a little bit of a new attitude. You know, I think he has an ugly haircut. You know, I think his leather jacket's probably pleasant. But, you know, I'm looking forward to see what this alleged new attitude is when he gets in the ring.
Well, the fans aren't too happy with him this evening. Doesn't look like he's too happy with them either. Yeah, different look for the captain as we await his opponent.
You think this different look is going to help him get a win today?
That time will only tell.
I don't know who taught this guy how to wrestle. This guy didn't wipe his feet before he came to the ring.
This is the worst time I've ever worked in. When you see me, you say, "Oh, Captain, my Captain!"
Well, there you have it. And his opponent tonight is Sergeant Cash, retired U.S. Marine Corps and a true patriot.
You know, Sergeant Cash was actually on my podcast, the Tristan Law Show. I got to learn a lot about him. But, you know, when it comes to wrestling in the ring, I don't like him. I hope he loses tonight.
Well, he's a patriot.
That's fine. That doesn't mean I don't like him as a person.
The fans seem to be happy with him.
That's great. And you see, for me, I'm not here to make the fans feel happy. I'm always in this game for myself.
Sergeant Cash, very proud of his heritage and of his country and the country that he served. Tonight, he's got a tall order with the captain. With the sergeant versus the captain.
Hey, well, Sergeant Cash is definitely mismatched when it comes to weight and it comes to height. So this one's going to be pretty tough for Cash. I hope he's saved up a lot of chips in his bank account.
Yeah, the captain, I've seen him on a number of occasions get a little nasty and a little wily in there. And Sergeant Cash usually tries to follow the rules as best he can.
Hey, well, look, it's only cheating. It's only cheating when you get caught.
Captain finally wiped his boots.
But not the right spot.
Referee is called for the bell, and away we go.
This is the part of the match where both guys get to size each other up. But you see, Sergeant Cash made a little bit of a mistake. He took his eye off his opponent. But Emmett Payne doesn't have that much experience yet to go ahead and capitalize on that.
Well, here's the thing. Sergeant Cash has a number of years' experience. How will that play in against this bigger man?
I guess we have to see to find out.
Captain Payne there, jawing with the crowd again.
I think he's taking Sergeant Cash a little too lightly.
Yeah, Sergeant Cash has been around a long, long time. Nice veteran of the ring wars.
He's been around as long as TVs that had backs on him.
Oh, and the captain overpowered him right there.
It's tough though. A lot of people think that you're falling in the trampoline. You're falling in the wrestling ring. He could have hit his head there and knocked himself silly, but looks like Sergeant Cash is still in the game.
And from what I understand, the further away from the center of the ring you are, the harder it is.
That is true, 100% true.
Sergeant Cash showing what experience can do over strength.
You see, you would think that Sergeant Cash would get overpowered by somebody like Emmett Payne. But Sergeant Cash is a lot lower to the ground, and his body mass is low as well too. That's why Emmett Payne wasn't able to push him around the ring.
So basically having a better center of gravity is an advantage.
That's correct.
The captain trying to reach for the ropes there, taking Sergeant Cash with him.
He's got to the count of 5 to break, and he did it. See, for me, I like to use that count of 5 to my advantage.
The captain saying, "You're not going to take me down like that." Sergeant Cash trying with those clotheslines.
And it can bring it a little higher if he wants to knock him down, and a little bit more room.
Oh, there's a big boot to the face.
I wonder what that tastes like.
It tastes like a size 13. There he is taunting the crowd, and Sergeant Cash hard to the canvas.
You saw how his head bounced?
A hard elbow drop to the abdomen.
If he kicks out of this, he pulled him up.
Captain pulled him up. I thought the sergeant was done for sure.
I thought he was done too. He pulled him up. Well, I guess they don't call it Emmett Payne because he likes to give out hugs, right?
He likes to inflict some pain. And after slamming Sergeant Cash hard on the back, now he's working on the lower spine.
Let me tell you, that lumbar area is a very delicate area, Matt. Very delicate.
And now he's going to work on his neck a little bit, his throat.
I think he should change his name to Captain Punishment. And he's punishing Sergeant Cash right now.
And you're starting to like his new attitude a little.
Yeah, definitely.
You were a little skeptical before about it.
I was, but now I'm seeing it in person. Seeing him choke out Sergeant Cash in the ring.
It's a little despicable. He quit wrestling.
Hey, look. It's about winning matches, all right?
Well, Sergeant Cash is a little worse for the wear at this moment. Hard into the turnbuckle. A little more damage to the spine. But he just manages to get away from the captain on that splash. If you're Sergeant Cash now, what are you going to try to do?
What I'm going to try to do, I'm going to try to get Emmett Payne down onto the mat. You see? Because if he had him down on the mat, he wouldn't have been able to do that.
Vicious spine buster by the captain, and he just keeps working on that back.
Oh, I think that Sergeant Cash thinks he's in Iraq.
He gets out at the 2 count, but you can tell by the look on Sergeant Cash's face, he's in pain.
Definitely.
One thing I will give the captain credit for is he is just constantly working on the back, the shoulders, the neck of Sergeant Cash, trying to wear him down.
It looked like Emmett Payne came in there with a little bit of strategy tonight.
He may have done his homework.
I always hated homework when I was in school.
Sergeant Cash is trying to get out of this.
But it's so tough though. He's got him in that nerve hold, and it's like shutting down his left side. I've seen that happen. You shut down the guy's whole side of his body.
He's going to wake up with a little whiplash tomorrow from the clotheslines and the damage to his back. Quick roll up. Captain Payne was able to reach the ropes.
He's an opportunist. He saw the opportunity and took advantage of it.
Just like that, he's back in control again.
You see, I think Emmett Payne's a little bit too cocky now. He should just spin him, end the match.
Well, here's the thing. The further this goes, who's going to have the advantage? Because you can beat a man down, but if he gets that extra boost of adrenaline, you've got a world of problems. And once again, the captain, twice he's gone for that, and twice he missed.
Go to the well too many times, man, or turn up dry.
Sergeant Cash with a hard headbutt.
His headbutt's not like mine, though.
I don't think anybody's head's like yours.
Hey. Good.
Sergeant Cash trying to get his man down. You're not going to get him that easy.
What he has to do, Matt, is he has to take his fingers and interlock his fingers if he wants to add a little bit more oomph to that pin.
You're seeing where the size difference is a problem now.
Right, but you shouldn't let him stand back up. That's the problem. That's why Sergeant Cash is in this predicament. He's down, keep him down. Stomp him out.
And again, hard into the buckle, his back is going to be jealous of him. Yet he still kicks out.
If this match goes on any longer, I think that Sergeant Cash is going to have to visit the VA on Monday.
You might be right. And a double clothesline, both men go down.
That was a desperation move by Sergeant Cash. I think that's his Marine training at play. Like last second, he just thought, hey, just do something. And hey, look, both men are down in the ring and they're getting back up.
Sergeant Cash trying to rally the troops, trying to get that one more boost. And a nice clothesline takes down the captain. A second one.
See, it's only because Sergeant Cash is not letting him get to his feet. That's why he's able to knock him down.
And using that center of gravity, got him down, but only a 2 count.
Hey, he's got to do a little bit more.
Sergeant Cash is looking around, thinking what he's going to do.
He's going upstairs? No way.
Looks like he's going to go up. He's struggling to get up there, though. The damage to his back is probably still hurting.
There's a lot of room for error when you go to the top rope.
And he's taking a little too much time. Oh!
My God, good thing he's done having kids.
Oh, my goodness. Now the captain trying to take full advantage of this. Is he trying to do a gut wrench off the first rope or just a regular suplex? This is an odd way he grabbed him. Sergeant Cash going up to that top rope.
See, a smarter man would have climbed down. Nobody said that Sergeant Cash is smart.
Oh, and a flying headbutt to the captain. And Sergeant Cash pulls it out. He beat your man with a flying headbutt.
That he did.
Fans, here's your winner, Sergeant Cash. Big win for the Sergeant. The fans are pretty happy.
Hey, well, speaking of big win, I got a match coming up next, so
you've got to go.
I'll see you after the match, my friend.
Here he is, fans. Tristan Law, no longer in the broadcast booth right now. He's on his way out to the ring, and he is not happy.
Oh, is he not? I tell you, this Tristan Law is walking to the ring with purpose and a plan. And he's got a plan.
And fans, with me now during this match, Kurt Klein.
That's right, I'm here.
You guys should kiss my feet. You guys should line up one by one and kiss my feet because I'm the man. No. See that? If you guys keep doing it, I'm talking, it's my show. So you guys shut the hell up while I'm talking, all right?
Oh, the fans aren't liking that.
What do they have to like? It doesn't matter what they like.
And fans, here's the returning Anthony Markos. And boy, oh boy, he's trimmed down. He looks like $1 million.
It looks like $1 million, but does he have a brain? We'll find out.
I'll tell you what, I don't know how smart he is, but I know he's a smart young man. But look at Anthony Markos, completely transformed from what was a big, bulky man to a very muscular man.
It looks like $1 million, but I wouldn't pay him a penny. But I'm Jewish. Apparently, this is the truth. Look at Tristan Law taking after him.
Now, Tristan Law is a no-nonsense competitor, and right off the bat, he goes after Anthony Markos. Now, these two have met before. There's no love lost here.
Does he have to love him? He just has to beat him. And beat him damn bad.
I don't know who Tristan loves. I don't think he loves too many people. Look at this.
He's beating the heck out of him, I tell you. Tristan's taking him up pretty quick in this.
The match hasn't even started yet. We haven't even heard the bell. And Tristan Law's already taken it out on Anthony Markos. Look at this. Oh, man. He's a mean, mean man.
Very mean man, but very effective. That's why he wins.
Well, Markos trying to give Tristan Law a dose of his own medicine. Oh, you could hear that one outside in the parking lot.
You can hear it. I guess you're not deaf, dumb, and stupid as much as I thought you were.
Markos asking the crowd if they want another one. Ooh. That looks like it hurt.
That was very painful. I know a good physical therapist Tristan Law can use.
You would.
I know all the important people.
Now that part of the ring there, right on the edge, that is just about as hard as it gets.
I wouldn't want to get hit on it, that's for sure.
There is no give right there.
None whatsoever.
Markos trying to exact a little revenge on Tristan Law. The match still hasn't even started yet. We haven't heard a bell. And there's the bell, and we're off.
That we are.
Oh, man. Big drop kick by Anthony Markos. Tristan tried to turn things around, but Anthony Markos right on top of him. Oh, what a backdrop.
Yeah, I think I should send him to my chiropractor, too.
Now, as I remember correctly, Tristan's one of your favorites.
Very good friend of mine. Very generous, very smart man, very intelligent, good conversations, but very effective in the ring, might I tell you.
Oh, he's taking a little bit of a pounding now.
He'll come back. He always comes back, and he always wins.
Markos has him up. But Tristan Law managed to break out of it, and right just like that, he takes the leg out on Anthony Markos. Right from the back of the knee.
Hey, you gotta ground him and make it effective, and now Tristan's gonna beat the holy heck out of him and send him to Hashem, bruised and broken. Oi!
Anthony Markos reeling in pain. And Tristan Law right back working on that leg.
Oh, I hope he breaks his leg.
But Tristan Law has been around a long time.
Yes, he's a veteran.
One thing I do know that he knows how to do is he knows how to break you down and beat you into the ground.
He's strategic. A strategist.
And he's a people person too.
Oh, big people person. Just not people like you.
Anthony Markos, a little worse for the wear at the moment. Tristan Law is wrapping him up on that bottom rope. He's going to work on that leg some more.
He might break that leg by the end of the match. But who cares? I don't care. Do you care? It doesn't matter if you care.
Anthony Markos is still wearing that brace on his left knee. Remember, he had to have that knee surgically repaired not long ago.
You might have to go back to the surgeon after this, I'll tell you. Boy.
I'm sure you know a surgeon too.
Hey, I know a lot of people. Just no one for you.
Surgeons, lawyers, accountants.
Hairdressers for my mother. No
bagel makers.
Hey, next time I'm coming with some bagels, but none for you.
Tristan Law is firmly in control in this match at the moment. Anthony Markos is reaching out, and the fans are trying to coax him along, give him a little energy. And Tristan's trying to keep him down.
That's his problem. He's reaching out to his moron fans. You focus on the fans, you don't focus on the match, and then you lose. Oi!
Well, right at this moment, it looks like they're trying to rev him up a little bit. But look at that. Tristan right back to that left leg. Right back to that knee.
Like I said, Tristan Law, he comes into every match, he's got a plan, he's a strategist, that's why he's a good competitor. One of the best. And a good friend of mine. Oi!
One of the things I notice about when I watch Tristan Law's matches, he does something very similar to Harley Race. He just takes his time and just picks apart a guy piece by piece by piece.
That he does, and he knows what he's doing. Look at that ground and pound. Oi, I would not want to be Markos right now. Oi.
But Anthony Markos is no stranger to the darker side of wrestling in that, you know, at times he was known to be a rule breaker in the past. He isn't anymore. So I don't think he's just going to take this sitting down.
Well, I'm telling you, sometimes you gotta fight dirty to fight clean, and this is what Tristan knows how to do, and unfortunately Markos doesn't know what he's doing right now. Not with Tristan,
Well, Markos is gonna fight back. It looks like he's gonna try to do a suplex, but we're gonna get it.
Tristan was a big man. You're not gonna pick him up that easily.
And Tristan, just dumps Anthony Markos on the top rope, right at the abdomen.
I don't care how nice his abs are. When you get dropped like that, it's gonna hurt.
Fans, I'll tell you, like I said before, you wrestle Tristan Law, you're in for a long, long night.
That's why I'm glad he's my friend and not my enemy.
Markos trying the crucifix, just not enough.
Not enough at all.
And Tristan Law is being brutal tonight.
Brutal, but effective. All he has to do is win the match. How he does it doesn't really matter. As long as he wins and he gets the payday at the end of the match. Because he should make the money. Let me tell you, he comes to make Crown Incorporated with the K, he's going to make even more money.
I think Mildred would have to give you a lot of cash for you to be able to sign Tristan Law.
Listen, let me tell you one thing. My mother, she does not ever question my motives. And if I say I got a winner, she's going to throw me that cash.
Yeah, you've got some motives.
My motives are always pure, just not in terms of you. I'd rather have nothing to do with you.
Tristan Law trying to tell the referee he did a clean break. And he takes an elbow to the throat. And a boot to the face. And Markos is trying to make a bit of a comeback here. But there's that vicious headbutt.
I think he knocks some sense into Markos. Maybe Markos will think twice about doing anything with Tristan Law, because you're not going to do anything because he's the best. He's a strong competitor. He's the greatest.
Well, that Tristan Law headbutt is truly vicious. Once you get hit with that, it's usually lights out. But Markos is a pretty tough guy, so he fared a little better than most would. And now Tristan Law looking to go upstairs.
He's going to go upstairs to knock this guy downstairs and send him upstairs.
Markos right on top of him. Tristan Law reeling on the top rope. What are we going to see here? Both men trying to get control. Markos wants to do the superplex. He almost fell. That knee might be giving way. What a vicious superplex.
I do not feel good for Tristan Law right now, but he'll come back and win this match, and he's going to show this Sean Neal what a bum he is and why he shouldn't be in the ring with him in the first place.
The strength of Anthony Markos.
Strong but stupid.
With the damage to that knee, I couldn't believe that he would be able to pull off that maneuver.
What do you want me to clap for him? What did he friggin' do? I could care less about it.
Well, you have to admit, that was pretty impressive.
I don't have to admit nothing to you.
I forgot about your scruples. Both men trying to get an advantage still. Giving each other shots to the face.
I hope he rearranges his face. He's pretty ugly to me, in my opinion. Not a handsome man at all. That's Markos I'm talking about.
Folks, this is becoming a car wreck. It's just who's going to survive it.
Tristan survives.
Markos starting to get angry.
Maybe he needs to see an anger management counselor. He shouldn't be acting.
That adrenaline is starting to kick in. Look at this exchange between these two. Markos trying to get the better of it. And a big clothesline. A second clothesline. And Markos, look at that suplex. Look at that.
I'd rather not look at that. I don't want to look at that at all. I don't want to look at you either.
He dropped Tristan like a Mack truck off a cliff.
I don't know what you want me to say. Tristan's going to come back win this match. She's just having a minor setback. All great athletes have minor setbacks. But they come back.
Markos still favoring that knee. And he's going to go. Is he going to go for a Samoan drop? No. He's trying.
Doesn't matter how hard he tries.
Now they've got the ref in the corner. Oh! Did you see that?
See what?
That's a low blow. Tristan Lowe with a low blow to Anthony Markos.
I don't know what you're looking at. I didn't see a thing.
Referee was unable to see it. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Tristan Lowe. Your friend. That was despicable what he did.
I don't know what you're talking about. He's the winner. It doesn't matter how you win as long as you win. And it's only cheating if you get caught, and he didn't get caught. So what does it matter if he cheated or not?
There's your winner, fans. Tristan Lowe with the low blow. And there's your victim, Anthony Markos.
Say it again. Tristan Lowe, the winner. Markos, the victim.
That's a lousy way to win.
Hey, you know, it doesn't really matter. He won the match. What do you want from me? Oi.
Well, fans.
Anybody who wants it can come get it next. See, Rock and Conway ain't ready for me. Huh?
Well, fans, there's your winner, Tristan Lowe. Wait. We have a second referee coming out.
What, this ugly schlemiel with the long hair and the ugly beard?
Wait, what's going on here with the referees?
There should be nothing going on. He won the
The
match.
referee's restarting the match.
Why? What's his reason for this?
Tristan Lowe thinks he won, but the bell is just rung.
He did win.
Anthony Markos gets him up. Oh, and he drops him. And there's your winner, Anthony Markos.
He is not the winner. Tristan Lowe was the winner. This is despicable. I don't understand. This is terrible. I gotta talk to Tristan. This isn't fair. He deserved to win this.
Well, fans, the referee's decision is final. They restarted the match, and there's your winner, Anthony Markos with the 1-2-3.
It was a terrible decision.
You guys made your in-ring return in the Battle Royal. What could possibly be going through your minds?
Man, after 2 long years, the Mancusos are back in professional wrestling. And let me tell you, it feels so good. And what better way to make our return than the ECPW fully charged.
And I can promise you, no matter what you see us do, it will be magnificent. See you guys there.
You heard it here.
Fans, here's our next match, main event time, and we've got Alex REIMAN and Playboy Paulie. And tonight they're going to face Gino Caruso and Nunzio, the ECPW legend. And now coming back to the broadcast booth, Tristan Lowe. That was vicious what went on in that ring tonight.
Look, I won that match. That other referee with the ugly haircut and the ugly beard, he should mind his business because I already won.
Well, from my vantage point, it looked like you gave Markos a low blow.
I don't know what you saw. Maybe you should get your vision checked.
Oh, I do have glasses. I know what I saw.
It's the perfect thing to do to that sign. Alex, tear that sign up if you can hear me. Tear that sign up.
Alex REIMAN, he's not a nice man, is he?
Hey, you know what? Nunzio was one of the people that trained me when I first started wrestling as well. And I can't wait for Alex to go ahead and beat him up.
And Alex's partner tonight is a newcomer, Playboy Paulie. What do you know of Playboy Paulie? What do you know about him?
I know he's a playboy. And his name's Paul.
Very impressive young man. I saw him in the back. He works out like a fiend. Look at the muscles on that kid.
I see muscle on him.
The fans do not like these guys at all.
These fans are fickle. They don't like anybody.
And their opponents, here they are, Mr. Italy, Gino Caruso, and the ECW legend, Nunzio. Nunzio, light heavyweight champion, tag team champion. He's been all over the place. Lots of gold on this man.
And doesn't look a day over 35.
And same old Nunzio as I remember. And he, like you said, he's ageless. Look at him. What can we expect tonight in this match?
Definitely what you're going to expect. You're going to expect matureness. You're going to expect veterans in the ring against these two young guys in the ring. Granted, Alex has been around for a little bit of time, but between Gino Caruso and Nunzio, there's probably about 500 years worth of experience in the ring.
Yeah, and Ryman, I've seen Alex Ryman wrestle for probably about the last 6-7 years. And I will say, although I don't like his tactics, his wrestling is impressive.
What do you like?
Sometimes I like you, not today. Not after what you did in that last match.
I got the short end of the stick.
Well, fans, we're going to see who's going to start this one off. Are we going to get Nunzio or Playboy Paulie? No, we're going to get Alex Ryman and Gino Caruso. Referee calls for the bell, and away we go.
See, if I was Nunzio, I would have started the match just so I can tire Alex Ryman and Playboy Paulie out, and then send Gino Caruso in there to be the exclamation mark on all of Nunzio's work. That match would have been over in like 30 seconds. But Gino's going to start? Wow.
And Gino's not going to take any nonsense. Longtime veteran of the Ring Wars.
You see, the problem with these fans, Matt, is that they're always talking. How can they expect somebody to work when they're talking? You see, people like them and Gino Caruso and Nunzio, those people there would never be invited to a library. They talk too much.
Gino Caruso's a hero to these people. These people love Gino Caruso. Nice hip toss by Gino Caruso after that reversal.
But it's dirty. You have to punch him in the stomach to get there.
Alex Ryman going over to get consoled by Playboy Paulie.
He's not getting consoled. He got punched in the stomach. He's getting his air back. You ever been punched in the stomach?
Well, we're going to get our first look at Playboy Paulie.
Doesn't look like you've ever been a fight a day in your life.
As I said, we haven't seen Playboy Paulie in action.
Well, he's in the ring now. He's tagged in. He's the leader man.
He's going to get a little advice from Ryman.
Well, Ryman is the veteran in that tag team group.
Whatever he told him.
I want him.
Oh, there we go.
Smart.
He doesn't even want to wrestle Gino Caruso. He must be afraid of Gino.
No, he's bigger than Nunzio. It's strategy, tactics.
I don't know. I think he's afraid of Gino. 30 years of experience. He doesn't want to be in there with him.
Look, I don't think Nunzio's even worried.
Well, we're going to find out now as Nunzio's coming in the ring. And we're going to see Nunzio, what he's going to do with Playboy Paulie. Now, you've been in the ring with Nunzio. You trained with Nunzio years ago. What are we going to see here?
We're going to see. He needs to get up off his feet before Playboy Paulie squashes him like a rat.
Well, Playboy Paulie taunted. Oh, and he just gets a mouthful of boot for a sandwich.
Nunzio's got some long feet for a small guy. That definitely did some damage. He should actually take an inventory of how many teeth he has left in his mouth, Playboy Paulie.
Yeah, Paulie might not be too pretty after this match. He's taking a little timeout.
There's no timeouts in wrestling.
Like Paulie needed a little conference. Ryman enjoying the signs outside the ring. And we're back to square one again. Let's see how they lock up.
Nunzio's being very careful about this because he knows that once he gets into the hands of Playboy Paulie, it could be over. Like right now, it could be over.
Paulie looks like a pretty fit young man, pretty strong kid. But Nunzio is one tough customer.
Like Nunzio was seeing stars there.
And Nunzio went right for the knee.
He's trying to sweep the leg. Oh, fireman's carry?
Wow.
Nunzio, where did he bring that one from?
That's the thing. You can be as big as you want, but Nunzio, you're not gonna. He don't care how tall you are. He doesn't care if you're 6 feet, 7 feet. A lot of back and forth with these two. We're back to square one again.
I think these guys are trying to do a blow-up drill. I'm just blown up
And
watching.
Nunzio gave a little nod there, like he was a little impressed with Playboy Paulie. Going back for a conference with Gino Caruso.
Everything they talked about. Ready going for dinner later? Maybe.
They did open up a Patsy's in Nanuet. Nunzio trying to rally the crowd here. Now he's got Playboy Paulie in that armbar. And this is where tag team wrestling gets fun.
That's the rough doing. There's two of them in the ring at the same time. That's illegal.
Well, when you've got two men like Gino Caruso and Nunzio that have tagged with each other extensively over the years, they're like brothers. They know what each other is thinking. And as far as I know, Playboy Paulie and Alex REIMAN have never tagged before. Paulie pushing Gino in the corner. Ooh, gives him a chop to the chest.
Good way to cave somebody's lungs in.
Oh, Paulie telegraphed that. Gino with another hip toss. Got a 2 count, but that's all he was going to get there. Another tag, bringing Nunzio back in. Oh, right on the elbow.
That's a good way to get your shoulder separated.
Absolutely. But here's the thing. Gino and Nunzio have tagged together so many times over the years. It's fluid. They'll be in and out, in and out. You might not see that with Alex and Playboy Paulie.
Well, you know, Nunzio is also trained by Gino Caruso as well.
Yes. That's what I said. One knows what the other is thinking. Well, REIMAN's going to come back in now. And the experience level is going to go back up again. And REIMAN, he can be vicious at times.
Sure can. He sure can.
I know you're a bit of a fan of his.
Look, I'm always a fan of wrestlers that are on the right side of the law.
I wouldn't say it's the right side necessarily.
Subjective. Mind your business. We got a match to go.
Well, right now, Nunzio up against that middle rope, and Playboy Paulie is keeping him there while REIMAN's got the ref distracted.
The referee doesn't see it. He's not keeping him anywhere.
Oh, the referee's a little busy with Gino Caruso.
See, maybe Gino Caruso's in cahoots, because if he'd stayed outside the ring, the referee's attention would be on what's happening on the other side.
Oh, give me a break with that. You've got to be kidding me.
You see what Nunzio's doing, right? He crawled to the corner because he can use the ropes for leverage to pull himself up. That's a veteran move.
Well, Nunzio, no flies on him as he pretty much outmatches REIMAN. Oh! The REIMAN right back with that clothesline.
Man, you think Nunzio got the license plate of that taxi?
Yeah, he wants to know what truck just hit him. Playboy Paulie sizing him up. A little Jersey Shore with that elbow drop. Playboy Paulie's starting to settle in and take his time with Nunzio now. He's getting a little cocky too.
You should focus more on inflicting pain and punishment onto Nunzio.
You can't leave Nunzio for a second because, as we're seeing right here, you leave any opportunity open, Nunzio will be right back on you.
Nunzio's the ultimate underdog.
Oh, we have another tag. REIMAN's back in there.
They did a great job keeping them in their corner, keeping Nunzio halfway across the ring from help.
Yeah, they've cut him off pretty good. Nunzio unable to get in there and make the tag to Gino Caruso.
You know how hard a guy like Nunzio has to kick just to get the leverage of Alex REIMAN off his shoulders, just so he doesn't lose?
Yeah, you got a point there.
That is real hard.
Nunzio with a couple of elbows to the abdomen. He's trying to trying to change the tide in this match.
If Alex had actually cinched that headlock on a little bit more, I think Nunzio would be sleeping. Definitely no sleep till Brooklyn.
And Nunzio's trying to work on both men, get himself out of the corner. He's got them both down. But can he make it over to Gino in time to make the tag?
Or maybe he's going to pin.
Everybody's down but Gino Caruso, waiting for that tag.
And the referee. Maybe somebody tagged the referee in.
Playboy Paulie reaches over and hits Gino. Gino Caruso taking some shots in the corner. And just like that.
The referee was losing control for a little bit.
Just like that, Ryman's back in control again. 2.5.
Dropped Nunzio's lower lumbar right onto his knee. I'm telling you, the lumbar is a very dangerous area.
Well, we've seen a lot of that tonight. Playboy Paulie, now he's just toying with Nunzio.
Maybe that's why they call him Playboy. Because he's playing around with Nunzio.
Oh, he's just playing with him now. Thing is, you know, playing with Nunzio is not a good idea. It's never a good idea.
Nope, not at all.
And Nunzio walks right into a double clothesline with Playboy Paulie. They're both down. But had Paulie stayed on him, that could have been avoided.
Paulie wanted to be Playboy Paulie and play with Nunzio.
Both men down. Both men trying to get to their corner for the tag.
Now, if these both men don't get up by the count of 10, this match is over.
Oh, Ryman got the tag. And there's the tag to Gino Caruso. The fresh man is in. And he's on fire. You've been a recipient of those clotheslines from Gino Caruso.
Yeah, it's like a wrecking ball in between buildings.
Well, he sends Ryman for a little ride. See if we get a 3 count. And Paulie with the save.
Alex is definitely not kicking out of that one. Now, a lot of people don't understand how dangerous to backdrop is.
Oh, you got all 4 men in the ring now. Oh! A double Italian chop. And a nice collision there in the middle of the ring. And Gino and Nunzio starting to take over now. Your guys aren't looking so good.
It's like Nunzio was waiting for him.
Oh! That was vicious.
That's called a maritado.
Is he gonna get him? 1, 2, and 3. And Nunzio and Gino Caruso, they win the match.
Looks like Nunzio had nothing else left to give because he's still down on that match. If Alex Raymond kicked out, I don't know what Nunzio had left.
Ladies and gentlemen, there are your winners, the full-blooded Italians. Your guys are on the short end of the stick tonight.
You know what? It's subjective. It depends on where you're standing on the stick.
Oh, fans, there are your winners of our main event this evening. Gino Caruso and Nunzio, the full-blooded Italians.
And when Playboy Paulie says whoa, he means whoa. Now Nunzio, I knew that you would do anything you could to win a match. And you did disappoint. However, I did not expect you to lower yourself to the level of these toothless jackals from Hillburn with an IQ of a 3rd grader. Shut up! Now, I don't know if you know this, but I was the legal man. Therefore, you never pinned me. blood is open. I can afford to spend 5 minutes kicking your ass in between Christmas shopping. If you accept, let's end this once and for all, Nunzio. 1-on-1. Stop. Come on, Mr. ECPW.
That's as slim as you can get.
Stop.
I'll take it.
Yo, where's my belt?
Look! The airport, they finally found your title.
Finally? Daddy, I had to defend this last week. Where was you at? What was you doing for 7 days? Hey, what's that? Hey, what's that over there? Get your ass out of here. Did y'all know about this?
No idea.
I'm tired of this, man. Feel the love. What's up, Joe?